Hi, and welcome to Gloji Groups. So I'm Elise.
And I'm Chris, and we're practitioners here at One New Lincolnshire. The aim of this video is to give you just a bit of an introduction into Gloji Groups, just so you know what to expect, how it's going to run, and what we're going to be covering. So here's what to expect from your Gloji Group sessions. Firstly, we're going to have 12 group sessions together. Each session is 90 minutes in length, and they're at the same time each week. These sessions will either be in person or online, depending on your preferences. If your group is online, we'll use Microsoft Teams for the session. You'll be sent all the login details beforehand, as well as a step-by-step guide. So if you do feel you need a bit of a helping hand, be sure to mention this in your discovery call, and we'll be more than happy to help. Each week throughout the program, we will ask you to update us on your progress. We're just asking for a little bit of information just to check in with how you're getting on. As well as your weight, we'll also ask you to keep an eye on some other things, such as your minutes of movement, alcohol intake, and something that you're in the process of changing or experimenting with. Because there will be some experimentation. Not every change is going to work, and that's okay. This just gives us a little bit of an idea of what's happening for you, how you're getting on, and how we can help. It also provides you the opportunity for accountability and reflection. After the 12 weeks, we hope you'll have a toolkit to help you stay on track with any situation, but there will be the opportunity to catch up with us should you need to.
So, what do we actually talk about in Gloji Groups? Well, the first thing is we talk about nutrition. We look at things like fats, sugars, we look at all that nitty-gritty nutrition stuff that can be really, really helpful. But we also look at hunger and fullness and actually how much food do I need? Because everyone's so different and it's not one size fits all. We also take a look at how long do foods energize us for. One food might leave us, feeling really great for hours, whereas one other food might fill us for half an hour and then we need to run to the biscuits because we're really hungry again. So we will have a look at that side of things, and then also food's there for enjoyment and to satisfy us. It's not just about filling us up, but actually we get so many other things from food, and we want you to enjoy the food that we eat. Diets, we kind of throw them out the window. Yes, we encourage exercise, but it's general movement that's often underappreciated. Finding ways to integrate movement into our day-to-day life is so important, and finding a way that works for us. It can help our overall health and well-being and also help our weight loss.
We're also going to talk about habits quite a bit. How to change those habits that aren't supporting us at the moment, but also how to install those new habits that will do. We'll talk about motivation, but not the kind of motivation that disappears after a few weeks, but the kind of motivation that lasts a lifetime. We'll talk about the psychological barriers to movement, how to overcome those. We'll talk about comfort eating and some practical strategies to deal with that. Also, challenging situations like restaurants, cafes, holidays, all things that should be so incredibly enjoyable, but they can really test us when it comes to eating in a way that we can feel really comfortable with. Throughout the program, we'll be encouraging you to make small changes that you can practically integrate into your lifestyle. Our aim is for those changes to become just part of your everyday life, so much so that you don't have to think about them at all. That way, there's no motivation required. It's just second nature.
We are not a diet. We don't tell you what to eat, and we don't tell you what not to eat. We don't tell you which foods you need to cut out. We might suggest reducing or swapping, but tend to recommend not cutting things out. Often, by cutting food out, that means we crave that food, which then can lead us to have a blowout, and then we feel guilty about it afterwards. You know yourself way better than we could get to know you in 12 weeks. You know what you're doing well. You know what's realistic to change and what will be beneficial to change, or what you would like to be focusing on. We will give you the information that's really going to support you in making those changes so you can be really confident in making them stick. We're not focusing on rapid weight loss. We're focusing on small lifestyle changes that will result in long-term weight loss and improving our overall health and well-being. Gloji Gym is our virtual gym, which you'll have free access to throughout the programme and beyond. It's quick, it's easy, and it's completely free of charge. Simply go to the website, create an account, and you're all set up ready to go. From there, you'll have access to an array of different sessions from the comfort of your own home. They range from armchair aerobics to Pilates to Tai Chi to beginners HIIT sessions. You don't have to wait for the programme to start for this. You can get started straight away by clicking the link in this email.
Well, next will be your discovery call. These calls will generally last around 15 to 20 minutes, and they're just a chance for us to get to know you a little bit and for you to get to know us. Also, it will help us both ensure that you're going to be a good fit for the program and that it's right for you. And of course, if you have any questions at this point, you'd be very, very welcome to ask them. We'll also be encouraging you to set your first progress experiment. This is just something really small, really easy, something that feels really, really good to do. It just gives you something to focus on until the program begins. Now, you should already have a date and time booked in for your discovery call, but if you're not sure of this, please feel free to get in touch and we can confirm it with you.
Hopefully, this gives you a bit of an idea about what to expect in Gloji groups.
We're delighted to have you along for the ride, and we look forward to chatting with you soon.